Making headlines on this Saturday morning, fireworks, concerts, and fairs. Take your pick where you can celebrate Labor Day this weekend. Plus, Governor Hochul has named State Senator Brian Benjamin as her lieutenant. A look at the new administration with a News 12 exclusive interview. And thanks for waking up with News 12 Long Island on this Labor Day weekend. I'm Jackie Lukas. We're going to have more on those stories in just a minute. But first, Jeff is off, so Howard Bernstein is here. He's got a nice forecast for us, and I want to say hi to your mother-in-law who's watching too this morning, right?
Yeah, needs to talk it. Yes. Good morning.
Very nice.
Good morning to all of you as well. A beautiful start to the weekend. Very comfortable morning with many of us having dipped into the 50s and low 60s, and we're in for a great-looking Saturday. I want to start you off with a picture outside. Bright sunshine out in Riverhead this morning, and that's for most of us the same picture, and just a great morning to get outside, get out and about with the humidity levels down back into the low 60s now in West Hampton at 62, Islip and Farmingdale 65, while Montauk and Hewlett, the warm spots, at 67. Satellite and radar is pretty quiet. Notice the showers in the upper left in toward Michigan and coming out of Wisconsin. That moisture is going to be here a little bit later tomorrow night. Looks like the better chance for some showers might linger into early on Labor Day morning. But the clouds, they're just to the south and west, kind of clipping areas in Queens and the city over there toward Staten Island. For us by noon, lots of sunshine, a few high clouds. That's it, a quiet day with highs in the 70s. Tonight, clouds thicken up a little bit, and then tomorrow, some spotty showers, especially in the afternoon from the city, north and west into Pennsylvania, North Jersey, and the Hudson Valley and the Catskills, and some of those get with us later Sunday into Sunday night. So as we look ahead at the forecast, for today, 77, tonight, 62. Tomorrow also 77, but again, that isolated shower threat, especially tomorrow afternoon. And I'll come back in a few minutes. We'll take a look at that 10-day forecast.
All right, thank you. President Biden has approved an emergency declaration in New York following Ida's unprecedented impact. That is according to Governor Hochul. 14 counties are covered under the declaration, including Nassau and Suffolk. They'll each be able to collect up to $5 million in immediate federal funding to support ongoing response and rescue operations. The governor says FEMA will also work with the state to expedite the damage assessment process. And now to the city's handling of Ida. 5 of the 6 properties where 11 New York City residents died are found to be illegally converted cellar and basement apartments. The victims died in basement apartments that quickly overflowed with water. The devastation has prompted Mayor Bill de Blasio to announce a task force and a more drastic storm response plan in the future.
We had a 1-hour period Wednesday night that set the all-time record for a single hour in the recorded history of New York City. And no one projected that coming. We are now dealing with something inconceivable.
And the NYPD says they rescued more than 800 people during Ida. Governor Hochul has tapped State Senator Brian Benjamin of Harlem to serve as her lieutenant. But how will the new administration work for Long Island? News 12's Kurt Semder sat down with the incoming lieutenant governor to find out more.
Next week, State Senator Brian Benjamin will be sworn in as the next lieutenant governor of the state of New York. And he is ready to hit the ground running.
You have a great leader in Governor Hochul. I'm going to be by her side. All voices will be in the table. We'll all be part of helping to make sure that New York works.
Making New York work. It means tackling the different issues facing the state as we enter this crucial time in the pandemic. First, getting the vaccination rate up. Benjamin believes that some mandates are necessary, but also says outreach is key.
Meet people where they are, have conversations, and really help those who have some concerns and some fear and distrust of government. Let them know that this is safe and explain to them why.
On the rent crisis, Benjamin agrees with Governor Hochul about extending the eviction moratorium.
We want to make sure that renters who have suffered during COVID, and a lot of them through no fault of their own, had a financial hardship or health hardships, that they can be protected. But at the same time, we want to make sure that landlords, their needs are met as well.
One area the governor and soon-to-be lieutenant governor have had differing views, defunding the police. However, Benjamin says when it comes to safer streets, they're on the same page.
We will make that happen. You know, safer streets is the answer. We want to make sure that our kids have public safety, and we also want to make sure there's accountability across the board with every agency.
And the safety of our kids is on many parents' minds as the new school year begins. Senator Benjamin is a father himself, and despite some calls for a remote option, the future lieutenant governor clearly stated what he believes our kids need.
I do believe we need to go back to full in-school learning. The governor has put forward a mask mandate, which I fully support.
But should Long Islanders be concerned? After all, there's no Long Island representation in the top positions in state government. And the last time that happened, issues like the MTA commuter tax and congestion pricing were passed. Can Benjamin guarantee that Long Island won't be left out?
Long Island will be protected because this is a government that, Kathy Hochul has said, Governor Hochul has said she wants a government that collaborates. She wants to make sure that all voices at the table so that we can govern together.
Kurt Semder, News 12.
All right, if you commute in Nassau, your trip just became much easier and safer. No more LIRR grade crossings. The MTA announcing the completion of the final crossing grade elimination. This one's in Mineola. The project first started in 2016 as a way to reduce traffic and keep people and cars off the tracks. Long Islanders we spoke to say they're glad to see the project come to life.
I would say it's a good idea. I mean, it's much safer that way.
Anything they can do with safety when it comes to train crossing is a great idea, whether it's Mineola or any place on Long Island.
MTA officials say they completed the grade crossings elimination without displacing any nearby homeowners, and they also hope the renovation will bring more business to Mineola and attract citygoers to the area. A new school year bringing the start of a new era for students in Hempstead. This is the district's first new school building in a decade. The opening of the new Rhodes Academy School is expected to ease overcrowding and eliminate half of the district's old portable classrooms. Students will no longer have to walk outside in the cold, rain and snow to get to the library, cafeteria and gym.
Most of the time you had to walk from the main building out in the elements to get to your classrooms, whether it was raining, was really cold, to get your lunch. You know, it was too much back and forth for our students.
And some 700 students will attend pre-K to 5th grade at Rhodes Academy. Very nice. New this morning, police looking to crack down on drunk and impaired drivers. Overnight, 8 people were arrested at a sobriety checkpoint in Patchogue. More than 400 vehicles went through the checkpoint. The sobriety stops will run throughout the weekend to help keep the roads safe. And today looks to be the best beach day this holiday weekend. We'll see. Howard will tell us later, which many consider this is the last weekend of summer, I guess, right? News 12's Logan Crawford is there now, where lots of beachgoers are expected to head.
Here on the Long Beach Boardwalk, people are kicking off their Labor Day weekend. Now, there aren't too many people yet on the beach, but here on the boardwalk, there are lots out enjoying their morning bike rides, runs, walks, rollerblading, or going over to Riptides for the morning breakfast and coffee. We've been speaking with people this morning about what they plan to do this Labor Day weekend.
All days off of work since I'm retired. And yes, enjoying the end is the perfect time of year. Nice cool weather, beautiful day like this. What more can you ask for?
Guys, you going to the beach at all today, or sticking, or?
No, my granddaughters are here, so I'll probably go hang at the beach and stuff.
Weather oriented and stuff like that. I mean, if the weather's nice, people will be out on the boardwalk enjoying it.
And the boardwalk and the beach are sure to get more crowded as the day goes on. For now, we're in Long Beach. I'm Logan Crawford, News 12 Long Island.
Tough assignment, Logan. All right, if you're looking for something else to do this Labor Day weekend, why not head to East Meadow tonight for a concert and fireworks show. Celebrate America at Eisenhower Park will honor first responders and essential workers. The event will feature live musical performances by Radio Flashback and an array of food trucks that your little heart desires. The free show will start at 7 at the Harry Chapin Lakeside Theater. And another fun Labor Day event happening today, the Huntington Lighthouse Music Fest is back. Music fans and boaters alike will flock to Huntington Harbor from 10 a.m. to 6:30 at night at the lighthouse there. But a warning, if you are planning on going, the harbor master is going to be out cracking down on drunk and speeding boats. Officers may even board some of your vessels to make sure everyone is boating safely. A temporary 5 miles per hour boating speed zone will be in effect effect from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. That is such a cool event. Also happening this weekend, the Long Island Fair is making a comeback. From food to shopping to competitions. Whoa, look at that dog go. It's a fun event that is perfect for the entire family. Look at this. 3, 2, 1, whee! Today the fair will be open from 10 this morning to 5 p.m. at Old Bethpage Village Restoration. Some of the exciting events that are going to be featured: a magic show featuring the Magic of Amore, Canine in the Clouds stunt dog show. We got a little preview just now. And Old Bethpage Village Brass Band. For a complete list of all the events being offered, head to news12.com and click on numbers and links. That dog puts my dogs to shame. Howard, can your dog do those kind of tricks?
Maybe back in the day. She's 13 now. She just prefers to kind of lie out on the porch,
hang out,
or even in the grass.
Soak the sun. What is it? Ahsoka?
Ahsoka. Yes. Star Wars Clone Wars. There was a character named Ahsoka who you saw maybe in The Mandalorian if you watched that. She has returned, maybe getting her own series from what I understand. So
hey,
we're a trendsetter, right? Hey, weather-wise, let's start you off with a beautiful look outside here in Woodbury. Just a couple of clouds out there, mostly sunny. So we have some very nice conditions here in Nassau County and in Cooper's Beach. Also looking very nice actually this morning with temperatures in the 70s. That's actually Hampton-based, Tihana Beach there. All right, let me show you what's going on, because we do have northwesterly winds, temperatures down into the low to mid 60s across much of the island, although Montauk's at 67, along with Hewlett this morning, Great Neck 66, over at Islip at MacArthur Airport 65. Mugginess, no, it's not there, right? We're looking really good in the comfy to not too bad. There's just a touch of humidity in 1 or 2 spots, and we're going to notice the humidity creep back in slowly as we get into tonight and Sunday. You're going to notice it more so tomorrow. But today, the futurecast at noon, it's quiet, headed up upstate, maybe to Connecticut, New Jersey, but all across Long Island. We look great today, just a passing cloud or two. As we head into tonight, though, the clouds will be going from clear to partly cloudy, I think maybe even a mostly cloudy by morning. Should be dry start on Sunday, but as we get into the afternoon, we'll see some showers pop first in Pennsylvania, New York, northern New Jersey, getting closer to the city, maybe sneaking into Nassau County here by about 3 o'clock. Hey, if you're down in the Valley Stream area, you might see a shower here by 3, and then we'll see spotty showers across the island in the afternoon. But tomorrow night, that's going to give us our best chance of rain, I think, overnight into early Monday morning. If it all works out, Labor Day will turn out to be okay around here. So our forecast today, we're in the 70s, low 70s east, upper 70s near 80 in Garden City with 77 in Huntington and Sullivan. And then tonight, back in the low 60s in East Hampton and South Hold, around Clackamas 63, Babylon 62, and Plainview 64. Low risk of rip currents. UV index is high and looks pretty good out there for the boaters. Our 10-day forecast has readings which will be climbing toward 81 by Monday, and then storms again on Wednesday.
Welcome back to News 12 Long Island. Now to the latest on our fight against the pandemic. Long Island's positivity rate holding steady at 4.28%. Across Nassau and Suffolk, nearly 1,200 new cases were reported yesterday. There were also 3 deaths, 2 in Suffolk, 1 in Nassau. Well, a plan for millions of Americans to start getting COVID boosters this month may not get off the ground. The White House planning for 3rd doses of Pfizer and Moderna shots to start on September 20th, pending approvals from the CDC and FDA. However, the agencies are still waiting for results of critical data, and there are concerns that Moderna in particular will not have a 3rd shot ready in time. In your business news, did you hear about this? McDonald's getting scrutinized over broken ice cream machines. That is according to the federal government, now looking into why McDonald's ice cream machines always seem to be broken. We are not loving it, right? A developer even made an app to track broken machines. This is getting crazy. According to the Wall Street Journal, the FTC has reached out to several McDonald's franchises to try to figure out exactly what is going on. Many of those owners say the machines are just too complex and require a 4-hour-long cleaning cycle at night, which often fails. feel like Wendy's, that happens with their Frosties too. All right, General Motors halting production at most of its North American plants next week. The automaker says they are closing for a week or two because of a global chip shortage. The problem has worsened recently with the surge of COVID cases in Southeast Asia, where many of the chips are manufactured. GM says a small handful of plants will remain open. That short supply of chips has also led to limited inventories of new vehicles across the auto industry, and that also causing prices to rise. In your Health Matters, House Democrats looking to lower the Medicare eligibility age. More than 100 Democrats introduced legislation to drop the age from 65 to 60. They are also asking for Medicare to cover hearing, dental, and vision care. The move would add at least 23 million people to the eligibility list. Checking your entertainment headlines now. Big Bang Theory actress Kaylee Cuoco and husband Carl Cook are filing for divorce. The two were married for 3 years before calling it quits. They made a joint statement yesterday where they say they are ending things after realizing that their paths have taken them in different opposite directions. The pair met in 2016, got married 2 years later. New music coming soon for Drake and Lil Nas X fans. Drake's newest album, Certified Lover Boy, dropped early yesterday morning. Multiple artists featured on the album, including Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and 21 Savage. The album was originally supposed to be released in January this year. It got pushed back after he needed knee surgery. The album drop coming after Kanye West released his album, Donda, just days prior. And Lil Nas X also announcing a new album in the works. Montero set to be released September 17th. He confirmed the new album by posting on Twitter a cover of Drake's Certified Lover Boy with his own branding. Break out the grills and some cornhole because today is National Tailgating Day. It was introduced in 2016, the national holiday that is. It falls on the first Saturday in September. With football season right here, this is the perfect time to enjoy some hot dogs, crack open a cold drink ahead of the big game. It looks like a lot of fun. So we're saying hot dogs, and Howard, earlier this morning, you said that you go to tailgating, you're having filet mignon, like
yeah, I was
shrimp.
at a tailgate. I went to Albany, so we didn't do tailgating there, but I was at one at Happy Valley at Penn State where they got the grills set up. I had some butter, Montreal steak on some like sliced prime rib and a brioche bun and horseradish sauce.
Okay.
I mean, it was unbelievable. That's the way you tailgate.
That's the way you tailgate, or just give me anything, I'll eat anything.
A hot dog for you. The rest of us, we're going for the brioche rolls and the prime rib. Hey, a beautiful start in the Hamptons on this Saturday morning. Check out the surf there, huh? Oh, that is some kind of gorgeous. A good-looking day with temperatures climbing into the low to mid-70s this afternoon. Don't forget the sunscreen. I know it's September now, but on a day like today, yeah, sunburn can happen pretty easily, I believe. This evening will fall from the 70s into the 60s. Starting clear to partly cloudy, but clouds will thicken up. And we're seeing some of those clouds just off to our west and southwest across Pennsylvania, down through the mid-Atlantic. And a closer look shows they're just southwest of us. We've seen one or two here in Woodbury, over toward Oceanside and in toward the Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island. But for us, quiet start. And the Futurecast shows a good deal of sunshine today. There's really not much to talk about, which is good on a Saturday. We don't want much to talk about. We'll be in the 70s this afternoon. Clouds do thicken up tonight, so partly to mostly cloudy. A few degrees warmer than this morning because the clouds tend to act like a blanket and we don't radiate that heat into space as well. Sunday morning, we'll stop at 11 a.m. Mostly cloudy, some showers popping here out to the west, and we'll see some spotty showers in the afternoon with a better chance for some of those showers overnight Sunday night into early Monday morning. 77 in Sullivan this afternoon, in Huntington, Rockville Center 78, 73 out in Southampton. Low 60s there tonight with 63 in Ronkonkoma, 62 Babylon, and 64 in Plainview. Out on the waters, 2 feet or less on the ocean, a foot or less on the Sound, and it's a really nice morning. Weather-wise, your extended forecast, that shower chance into early Monday. Tuesday looks nice. A front brings showers and storms Wednesday before setting us up for a nice finish to the coming week.